found out I was pregnant, I was really scared. The dad told me to get rid of it, and that was one of the hardest things to ever hear in your life, is to get rid of your child and then not to have that support and that comfort that you need. I didn't even want to live anymore. I really just wanted to commit suicide. I wanted to just end my life and be with my dad. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not ready. I didn't want to bring my son into this world like my mom brought me into the world.
Skin slowly, as if to say, let's take our time today.
I never had a good start in life. I was a foster child. I had legal guardians. I was never in the foster care system, but my mom never really took care of us. My real biological father is incarcerated, and she would get welfare from the state because if he can't pay child support, you have to have money from somewhere. So she would take that money and buy drugs or do whatever she wanted to with it. And after she got our checks, she would go and drop us off with people that she barely knew, or it would be family members. It would always be different. The legal guardians that I had, they took me in when I was 4.
And imagine all the stars, even the ones that you
I was about 6 months pregnant, and I needed to change my lifestyle and change my surroundings. I called Mercy House, and Miss Tammy Bailey, she called me the next day, and we met at Starbucks, and we just sat there and talked forever. I think we were there for like 5-6 hours talking about everything.
How are you? It's always the same comment.
They liked how open-minded I was to everything, how I wanted to change. And I think probably a week and a half later I came. Well, the day I came in was May 16th. I started working May 31st, which was a couple of weeks afterwards. Our house parents are Chrissy and David Sawyer. They also have 2 little kids, Cosette and Max. Chrissy is a lot to me. She's like a mom I never had. Just to have that support there with you, like, hey, I'm here. If you need me for anything, I'm here.
Oh, my child, close your eyes and imagine all the stars.
My son means so much to me that I'm willing to do anything. And he really does. I mean, to feel the movement, to feel that connection with your child, it's like a whole nother world.
Shining so
Look,
bright,
he's
so
moving. He was moving. I got this, whatever this was right here. I don't know if it was his foot or... I want to break the cycles that were made for me. And it's hard to grow up throughout your life with so many problems with men. I was abused sexually by my real dad, and then verbally abused by him, and physically. My foster parents said when they got me, I had cigarette burns all over me. I had bruises all over my body. And then my foster dad, he never sexually abused me, but physical abuse, as in hitting. Some scars I have are from my foster dad. It's hard to be belittled by men your whole life. It's like I moved from one relationship to another relationship to another relationship. And I mean, I was living on the streets. I was only 18 at the time. I was a girl that was doing stuff for money to try to get by. I mean, and then that was like when the last straw came, to just feel that belittledness from a man. It's hard, but then that's something that Mercy House has given me, I've been able to really like just stop life and really talk to God and get on that level with God. I went to camp with Miss Susan, and man, it was an awesome service, and it was just talking about how women are beautiful, how God made us in his image, and we're just beautiful creatures of him. And you don't know how much just a sermon or a conference with someone can really help you. And then I rededicated my life that night to him. I literally told God that I'm going to give you all my heart's problems. And you don't know, man. If you haven't done that, you need to do it. Because you really don't know what it's like to just give all your problems and your trials and all your hurt away. God feels our pain. He knows. He feels what I feel. And that's why I have to open my heart again. And that's something that's so hard, but that's something I've been able to do here. Because I know Christy's not going to hurt me. I know David's not going to hurt me. I know Tammy's not going to hurt me. And that feels so good to be able to go somewhere and have that opening to where you can just be yourself. They can know everything about you and not judge you for what you've been through. I kind of ended up just like my mom, just like everybody said. But I still have so many doors open. Yeah, I was like my mom, but just characteristic-wise. Because me keeping my son and going through a program like this tells me that I'm not like my mom. I can do this. I can change my life. And with the people around me and God's help and everything, I can do it.
Oh, I remember that Sunday. Yeah, I think I was 5, and a voice deep within me told me it was time. Oh, this little girl trembled, but you led the way. And right then and there, I heard your voice say, "Oh, come home, no matter the scars."
My son was born at 7:04 a.m. on August 10th, 2013. His weight was 7.6 ounces. His name is Isaac Andrew Nathaniel Lopez, which means, Isaac means laughter, Andrew means victorious warrior, Nathaniel means gift from God. Mercy House gives you a new start. Everything they're doing, it's trying to get you out of a bad life. Because I came from a bad life. I was living a nightlife, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months pregnant. And they helped me change that. They helped me turn my life back around. I was headed in the wrong direction. And I'm glad I'm going the right way with my son. If there's any girls out there that need help, Mercy House, if they have the space, they are more than willing to help. Just call.